Hello and welcome back to the studio. I'm absolutely thrilled to have next to me fellow tea drinker and Brit Damian Hall, who has just crossed the line, fourth in this his second edition of the Tour de Géant. Damian, welcome back to Courmayeur. How are you feeling?
Thank you. A bit, how would you, wonky. Wonky.
Excellent word.
I'm feeling a bit wonky. Yes.
You were just saying before the camera started rolling that that's a really grueling course.
I made the mistake of telling a friend beforehand that it was sort of mostly runnable trails, but I kept thinking of that during the race. There weren't many runnable trails. They're nearly always rocky and either loose rocks or sort of stuck in the ground rocks, or if you're lucky, a mixture of the two.
Oh.
So you've no idea when you hit them if they're going to be loose or rocky. And sometimes, yeah, tiny ones or massive ones. My knees are throbbing. There's not actually loads of running. It's just sort of bashing yourself against rocks. I've loved it.
Excellent. Sounds like an excellent mountain adventure. So you ran around practically in symbiosis with Galen Reynolds, on and off. You were like twins. We were following you all the way through. And then there was a group of you together. How is it when a group of elite runners chasing the same goal are all running together?
It is quite interesting. And there was sort of behind the scenes sort of, what's the word, scheming. It is quite interesting about, are we going to sort of scamper off and get away from them, or are we all a team? And it sort of changes, and our minds might change. So there was a few machinations, and yeah. And in the end, well, it was very interesting actually. If four of us had actually agreed to all finish together, we all thought we'd probably be third, joint for third, and we'd failed to account for other runners running a bit faster. So we got back last night. We got back to one of the checkpoints, and suddenly another runner had caught us all up. So that just massive cat amongst the pigeons. And everyone was panicking, and that could no longer happen. But yeah, no, it's really curious because they're kind of a friend and a frenemy. I think I said before, yeah, a friend and an enemy in a way. And yeah, I don't know what the answer is, but it's part of what makes racing fascinating. I think,
And last time you were here, you had a little detour. You managed to stick to the course this time, which obviously involved even more rocks. Any interesting hallucinations to share with us this time?
It was mostly nothing too exciting, but just mostly people. I'll just look over, and yeah, you think, why is that lady sitting there with her? I saw a what do you call them? I'm too tired to tell you what it is. This is terrible television. What is hammock? Oh. Yeah, halfway up a mountain, someone was lying in a hammock. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just occasionally you'd see a lady stroking a dog, and you look over, and obviously it was just a rock. And then also, I think last night I forgot who I was, which was a new one.
That's an interesting philosophical.
Yeah.
Interesting. Listen, I won't keep you because I think you're ready for breakfast and probably some well-deserved sleep. A better experience this time, but podium next time?
Yes, this was more satisfying. Yes, not to mess up and to perform a little better. I'll need a little bit more thinking it through before committing to any of that.
And very, very lastly, the atmosphere out on the course, the volunteers and all the people looking after you, and the people of the Aosta Valley, as welcoming as ever.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. I especially remember getting up to Refugio Coda, which is very, very high up and takes you about an hour and a half of climbing in the sun to get there, and just being greeted by a cheer and the bells and offering lots of food. And yeah, that's part of what makes the race, a special event.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to maybe perhaps seeing you again once you've had some food and some sleep in this week and later in the week to talk to us about what's going on in the heart of the matter with the pack behind you. But in the meantime, thank you so much. Congratulations. And we wish you all the best in your recuperation.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.